What's good, y'all? Let me check my sound real quick. Let me check my sound. Yo, yeah, the sound is sounding. We here. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Volume 2. This is why I don't like y'all. I figured I'd come in here and give y'all a little history lesson as to why I started this show. You know what I'm saying? First of all, this podcasting thing, this is really a big part of my life. I started this years ago on Snapchat, just on Twitter. I'm going to keep it real. I started on Twitter in 2009, 10, whatever. People was like, yo, get on Twitter. And I was just an oppie type of person. I'm a different type of person. I got my own. Everybody going along the same route. I'm going the other way, bro. That's just how I am. It's how I've always been. I don't like following the crowd. All of y'all stand over there. I'm stand over here. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my own money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit over here and ride everybody else. I'm going to go over here and create my own shit. That's how I give it up. That's how I always gave it up. That's how I'm always going to give it up. That's how I do things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the bandwagon shit. You know what I'm saying? So, long time ago, I created my own personality. I think it was called Devil's Advocate. And the reason why I was called Devil's Advocate on Twitter is because I always went the other direction. That's just how I was. I always went the other direction. Everybody going this way, I'm going to go over here. How about this? What about this? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I can't remember the words. Train of thought. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did things. It turned into Reality Bites. Reality Bites was that's a whole different story based on how I used to work in television or whatever. But in any case, it progressed through Snapchat. It then progressed through Instagram. I started this podcast, and now I am here with y'all on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things have transpired, especially of late. On one of my podcasts, So Shameless. First of all, subscribe to me real quick. If you mess with me, if you want to hear some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, once in a while I might say something. I might say some fly shit. Sometimes it might not be so fly. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I am human. Hello. Oh, who gave y'all these mics? Why do men have mics? Because I bought them. I bought them. That's why I have a mic. I bought it. What? Who gave men these mics? What? Who gave you TikTok? Who gave you TikTok? That's what I want to know. Who gave you TikTok? I'm joking. I want y'all to understand that. I understand that with a lot of the clips that you get mad at now, you have every right to get mad at. You don't know the backstory. You don't know you don't watch the whole show. Sometimes I'm just wrong. I'll admit that. Sometimes I'm just wrong. This is entertainment. I am not CNN. I don't have a book in front of me that I'm reading things off. There's no teleprompter. This is us drinking wine, drinking Hennessy. Sometimes we drink liquor. Nigga, we drink gin. Sometimes we drink water. But we in here chilling, talking to my friends as I usually do. A lot of y'all might be asking, what is he talking about? Well, let me show you. Let me see how this thing is going to work. Okay. I run a podcast called So Shameless Podcast. On this podcast, I have this guy right here, that dread guy. He's my friend. He don't talk. He don't defend me much. He just is there to add a different perspective. Okay. He's the middle guy. Got me all the way over here. We have my young co-host, Miss Daja Bell. This young lady right here. This is a day she wasn't there. This two right here. That's Miss Daja Bell. She came on. I've known her for 10, 11 years. And she has quickly become one of my most favorite people in the world. And she came on the show when I was, wait, can y'all see me? She came on the show when I was going through a lot with this podcast and decided to help me out. And the nature of this show, let me turn this shit off. The nature of this show is that we do basically battle of the sexes. We do opposite ends of conversations. A lot of them are devil's advocate points. I need y'all to understand that this ain't shit that we live by. We just talking. It's entertainment. Okay? Now, disclaimer. I am never in the business of making entertainment off of the backs of hurting people or especially black women, especially gay people, anybody, any marginalized community. I'm not in the business of doing things in an attempt to hurt you or trigger you. It's not what I do. Seriously. But we're talking, we're laughing, we're joking in a safe space. The problem is that when it gets outside of the safe space and it goes other places, and this is the most triggered generation of all time. This generation is going to find a way to be triggered. Now, that does not give me any excuse. I'm not trying to use anything to get out of it. I'm not trying, but y'all be like on one. You look at some of the comments, it's like, oh my God. I'm like, oh God, why are you on social media? It doesn't make sense for you to be here. These people on this thing, this is entertainment. Most of us are at work right now. Listen, you could go to a documentary. You could be reading a book. Go read a book. You can go to Facebook, LinkedIn, get a job, do something. Why are you on Instagram looking for fucking spiritual guidance? This is not what this is built for. We're here for the nonsense. That's why most of us are here, for nonsense. I am a provider of such nonsense. Okay? I admit it. This is what I do. It's lucrative. It's fun. It's funny. It's interesting. Some of it is to uplift black people. A lot of it. I do a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is just fun. We're just talking. Oh, why do these podcasters always talk about the same thing? Shut up! Get the hell off my back. I didn't come dump this in your living room. Hey, listen to this podcast. I didn't do that. I didn't do that to you. I'm just talking. You come listen to it if you want. You don't have to. Block me. It's okay. I won't miss you. No disrespect. I don't know you. That's all I'm saying. You don't know me either. Again, you might be looking for context into this little rant. I'm just letting you know it's because you're going to hear some things that might be not so explainable. So I'm just trying to let you know you don't have to be here. But I do have explanations. So if you will, give me a couple minutes after I play some of these clips. I'd like to explain how we got here. Okay? Let's see. Boom, boom. This is me up here in the corner high. I'm about to show you something that may be triggering. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, okay? But this clip, I believe, is the first one. The any accountability clip. Now, I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm going to explain. Let me ask you a question.
Ask me all the questions.
How is it that you refuse to understand or take any accountability for your behavior when it comes to how we relate to y'all? No, we don't understand y'all. No, we don't like y'all. Yes, y'all are very irritating.
And what the fuck are y'all?
No, this is about men. Don't conflate. I'm sexually attracted to women.
And that's the only thing that there is. So you don't love us. You don't want to be with us. You don't even like us. You just want to fuck us, and then you deal with the rest of it. I'm talking about there are men in the world that literally they don't like women. And you
like
can tell.
Women as far as what?
You don't like certain things about women.
That's okay. And I don't like certain things about my other male friends. I don't like certain things about everybody. There are things that we love about women.
So you haven't named any. What do men love about women that is not that has nothing to do with their vagina?
That clip sucked. Okay, I will say that that clip. First of all, we was drinking. She's gonna say it was just sangria, but Carlo Rossi, have you ever had that? It's strong. You have enough of it. You don't really know. You can't articulate. You can't articulate. This conversation, like I said, if you get a clip like this, of course you're gonna look at it like, what the? He doesn't like women? No, I said I love women. Now, context. of this conversation, please just give me a second before you hang up and go over and watch Bob the Builder or Matt Hoffa or whatever the hell you watch on these shows. Just give me 1 second. It's hard enough for me to watch it too, and I know the damn context. The context of this clip we played before this was that a woman saying that men are emotionally attracted to their friends and sexually attracted to women. That without sex, men would not deal with women, heterosexual men. I found that insulting. I could not verbalize the way I wanted to how insulting it was or why it was insulting at the time, and I failed in this clip. I will admit that. I did not do a good job defending that. But I know why it bothered me now. And I tried to, first of all, speaking with Daja Bell, she's a star. You have to understand, when you're in the presence of a star, you might be bright as hell. There's nobody as bright as a star. The sun is a star. There's nobody brighter than a star. Daj is important, okay? It's very hard for me for me to overdo that. Like, if you hear me trying to talk in the background, she's just over it. So you don't like us. You don't want to be with us. You don't want to. And I'm just like, I'm falling. Help. It's my friend. She's just, this is Sparta. Kick me right off. When you have a clip like that and you're speaking to heterosexual men, the first thing we hear is gay. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with gay, but anything that questions a man, you got to think about things that question men's sexuality. It's a big deal in the heterosexual community. You know what I'm saying? When you hear things like, oh, we're emotionally, you would just want to be with your friends. It's like, yo, first of all, I've had women in my life that have asked me if I was fucking my friends. I've had that happen to me. It's not a good feeling, especially when it's somebody that you're being intimate with, that you know what I mean? It's triggering. So women that try to homoeroticize heterosexual male relationships, that is a problem for us. We don't like it. It's triggering, and we respond in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to say this about that conversation. I do believe men are emotionally attracted to their friends. I think that we don't find judgment in our friends much. I think that we feel safe with our friends. I do. I feel like we create stronger bonds with our friends because we're all we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't feel judged. We don't feel like if we do one thing, you're gonna fucking ostracize us, cut us off, stab us in our back, break us apart, minimize us to nothing, go fuck with one of our friends, go mess with somebody from the other side, use us for money. The worst things in the world that happen to men are mostly done by women that they've let in, that they've made themselves vulnerable to. So yeah, we get around other guys and there's a bonding thing. You want to also know why? We have things in common. When you want to watch football, I want to watch football. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you want to go play ball? Yeah, I'll go play ball. What time y'all going to go? All right, we're all there. Let's go. We feel part of the team when it comes to our friends. Yes, there's an emotional attachment. We love our friends. That does not mean, and if you hear me in this clip, I said we are sexually attracted to men. I was starting to say something else, but she jumped on top of me. She was like, because I was trying to say, just because we're sexually attracted to women does not mean we don't love y'all for who y'all are. I might not like the things that y'all can do to us. I might not like the way that y'all affect us. We don't like the pettiness. We don't like the arguing. We don't like the silent treatment. We don't like just all of the things that happen that are, it fucks with your soul, especially when it's somebody that you love. I'm talking about the I hate my wife thing, where, you have somebody that you love, but she's like in your ass about everything, every fucking thing. You're like, This is why men just sit in their little room and they don't say anything. And what she's up there doing, you just down there like this. Watch TV. Because you realize that after a certain age, the best thing you can do is shut up. Happy wife, happy life. What is that? What's happy wife, happy life? That means if you don't keep her happy, she's going to make you miserable. That's what I meant when I said we don't like y'all. The shit that y'all, why would you make me miserable? Why is that your thing if you don't get your way? Of course. Who likes that? Who would like that? That doesn't mean we don't love you. There's men that, if that's the case, have been in their relationships for 50 years. It's men that are getting married. Most men don't want to get married, but we want you to be happy. We want you to feel like, you know what I'm saying? That we want you to give you the best thing ever. This is why men are in monogamous relationships, a lot of men. Because it's for women. This is why we do these things for you. It's not saying that we don't want it, but it's not something that we need to survive. Okay? It's not. But in the same sense of, okay, I do these things. Like I might not like certain things about you, or I might not like that. Like, you ever been in a car with women and they talking shit about their friends, and it's you just sitting there like, yo, why do women always have a problem with something? Men don't normally have problems with things. We just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You go to eat, and the food comes a certain way. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna eat this. Here comes she grabbing your food. No, we're gonna return this. Waiter, yeah, this is cold. No. You're just sitting there like, bro, like, because it's like we don't do that. So it's certain things that is just not to men that women do. We deal with it because we love y'all. Yes, because we want to have sex with y'all too. Yes, because we want to have sex with y'all too. But in the sense of that, a lot of people get in marriages and don't have sex no more. Why is he still there? Why is he still there? You might come up with all types of reasoning as to why he's still there. That's past the point. My point is, yes, men do love their friends. Just because I love my friends does not mean I would want to. Have you ever lived with your friends? You guys live with your friends in college? Wasn't that shit some bullshit? Can you do that now at 25, 27, 20, 30? Can you live with them niggas? Yo, it'd drive you crazy. It'll drive you crazy. I'm going to save this. Remind me of this later on. Because I have a reason as to why I love women. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. We love the yin and yang. The men, the male and female energy. It is synchronous, right? The fact that we can build things and you can decorate it after, or the softness of the house. Women will show you things about life that you don't know you need. If it was for men, we'd probably still have square wheels. Women probably came along and chiseled away the edges of the wheel back in the fucking Neanderthal days, chiseled away the square edges, made it round, and instead of going clunk, 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 and she was like, you sitting there like, oh shit, Fred Flintstone doing it. He's like, oh shit, it's actually moving. A woman probably did that. Made it easier. Where we made the thing, it's better this way. Or me building my cabinets where I put the seasonings over by where the plates are supposed to be. I didn't know the seasoning's supposed to be over the stove. I didn't know. A woman came along and was like, hey, the seasoning's supposed to be right there. So then when you're doing your thing with the seasoning, you don't have to go reach all the way over there to go get the seasoning. This is what men like about women. Sometimes it can be fucking annoying, but it's necessary. Niggas that have beer bottles everywhere. The house will smell like piss. It be flies fucking. Have you ever seen the fucking, you been in the house with the trap? This should be nasty as fuck. We love the female energy. We love y'all voices. We love y'all softness. I said soft. She said, oh, you like that we're moisturized. This is what we don't like about y'all. That we can't even say nothing without y'all questioning it and making a fool of us. This is what we don't like. But in all of that, I bring it back to the same damn point of the whole conversation. Okay? Men are emotionally attracted to their friends. Yes, it does not negate our love or like for women. There are things we don't like. I said that in that thing. It was I misspoke. Or it was taken out of context because I said we love y'all. I didn't say we lust y'all. I said we love y'all. We love y'all. But in the same breath of all that, guess what? Women are emotionally attracted to their friends also. Women don't like being around a bunch of niggas all day. Like, yeah, it's cool to do. I like being around women sometimes too. Just chilling, listening to female energy and all that, but I can't do it all the time. I need to be around my friends sometime. Women will hang out all day with their friends. Guess what they do at the end of the night? Go get some that hammer time. 4 a.m. What you doing? I'm on my way. I'm coming. What do? Get their cold feet right in the bed, put them on you, and it gets to shaking. You want to know why? Because we're not the only ones that are attracted to the other sex for that relations. Okay? We're not the only ones. Women are emotionally attracted to their friends also. But the thing is nobody homoeroticizes women's heterosexual women relationships. Y'all only do that to straight men because you're homophobic. You only do that to try to emasculate us and make us look like y'all want to do something to us. And not only does that hurt us, it also hurts gay people and the LGBT community, because now we do and say things to prove that we're not like that. We demonize that. And it starts with y'all and the fact that y'all always trying to homoeroticize us, or always saying things like, oh, he's dancing. He might be a little, look at his hair. He got his hair in a bun. He might be a little. I don't know about him having little soaps and. You put too much oil on. You spend too much time in the bathroom. He might be a little. Y'all doing that. Okay, it's time for it to stop. Women are allowed to be in love with their friends. Men, we get too close to our friends. What was y'all doing over there? Why you spend so much time over there? You always on that damn game. Are you doing that thing from Black Mirror? Are y'all fucking each other in that game? Like, yo, why gotta be all that? It's unnecessary. It's toxic. You know what I'm saying? That energy is toxic. So when it comes to this clip, yes, I can say I was wrong in the way that I versed it and everything. But at the end of the day is, the way that y'all do that to us, to straight men, y'all homoeroticize our friendships. Y'all don't do that to women, and y'all be in the bed. Women sleep together naked. Y'all sleep together. It'd be heterosexual women. They get in the bed. It's okay to cuddle. It's okay to, when y'all want to have y'all little sleepovers, y'all be all over each other. It's okay to do. Can you imagine men doing lingerie parties? Heterosexual men? Nobody has a problem with that when it comes to y'all. But let us spend too much time at the football game. You ask us if we fucking each other. Come on. Let's keep it real. This is a problem, and this is why I responded in that way. Was the clip triggering for people who don't know the whole thing? Yes. Did I misspeak? Did I deserve the vitriol, the backlash? Yes, I deserved it. This clip is horrible. Guess what? It's what I do. And it's also what my media management company does, because they want me to get clicks. So they do the worst things. They could have threw some type of context in there. I can't even blame them, because the clip, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for it. But no excuses. It's my fault. But all in all, I still think I had a point. Let's go back to these clips that I suck at. Then came the next one. Let me see how much time I have. 27. I have about 10 minutes left. Then came the next clip. Okay. Matter of fact, let's end this episode. Let's go to the next one. The reason why I named this show, This Is Why I Don't Like Y'all.